Hey, let me give you some pro tips to make your study space as effective as possible. Let's start with a quick look at my study space. I have a notebook and pen. I have a calendar for the month of February. I have a fan. I have a timer. I have a second monitor for my computer, stack of scrap paper, calculator, pens, and a ruler. I have some notes for this video right here, my keyboard and mouse, my graphics tablet, my laptop, and my headphones, and that is it. Everything that is here has a place that it lives, with the exception of my notes, which will be recycled. Every time I finish working at my desk, I leave it looking like this. So every time I come back to do more work, I have a blank slate and a clear mind. Obviously, I don't keep much stationery on my desk. I have a stationery station right here where I have all the other things I might need, but my desk should be clutter free. If you're not using your laptop for your work, you should not have it open. It will distract you. If you can use a physical textbook instead of your software textbook, do it. There is no reason you should need your phone to study. Anything your phone can do, you can do with a calculator or, in worst case scenario, a computer. Phones are even worse than computers because every time you go to do something, you have a list of notifications distracting you. If you're a student who likes to listen to music when you study, let me tell you what my rules are for my students. Firstly, no lyrics. For me, I cannot hear words and have my brain not think about what they mean. And secondly, no bangers. If you're nodding your head or tapping your toe or wiggling your pen to the music, if your body is moving involuntarily, then I know your mind is also moving involuntarily, and that music is too distracting. What can you do? You can listen to lo-fi beat, you can listen to classical music, or what I like to do is listen to white noise, something that puts sounds in my ears, it blocks out other distractions, but it's not distracting in itself. I like to listen to the sound of wind in the trees. Some people like to listen to the sound of the ocean. There are lots of videos on YouTube with white noise. It is really important to track your study. This is going to keep you motivated, and it's also going to allow you to get your parents and your teachers off your back if they feel like you're not doing enough. The way you track and what you track is going to be relevant to your needs. I'm no longer a uni student or a high school student, so what I track is different, but let me show you what you can be thinking about. Whenever you sit down to study, you should keep a log of what the day is, what time you're studying, and what you do. You can also make a note of any things that go wrong or any questions that you want to ask your teacher or your tutor. In addition, I'm a really big advocate of visualizing your productivity. This is my little handmade calendar for the month of February, and everywhere you see a star is a day that I made my social media posts. If I missed a day, there is no star. This is just a simple strategy that keeps me motivated because I want to put a star on the board for today. In your case, you could do a similar system for the days that you spend some time studying. To study effectively, you do not need fancy or expensive stationery. You do not need a lot of equipment. My office chair is in fact kind of crooked. It's very old. It doesn't matter. What is important is that I have a clear space so I can have a clear mind. I have good lighting. I do not have my study space where I hear other people screaming or fighting or being crazy around me to distract me. And so important in Australia, I have a fan to keep me cool when the weather is hot.